let's get into Life is Strange, shall we? What's funny is so I was delaying. I was specifically taking some extra time because I had a couple of requests in chat, people making pizza or driving home. So I've delayed as much as I can. I want to get playing. So I know I will happily admit I know next to nothing about this game. Like, I know it's a Square Enix game and it's episodic, and there's a girl with blue hair in it. That's it. That's it. That's all I know. If you're photosensitive, watch out for this game. Also, it autosaves and has a very chill introduction. The soundtrack was nice. I like listening to that on the pre-show. It appears to be set in Maine or the Pacific Northwest. It's kind of a painterly looking thing to it. So I guess what's fun about coming into a game totally unaware and brand new, is that I have to try to derive so much information from the game. Like, I know nothing. I know absolutely nothing about it. So I have to sort of wring out meaning as I play. So, you know, what the game is sort of telling us to begin with is obviously like the location. It's establishing mood by way of the music. There's a sort of gentleness to the opening of the game. It's easing us in, right? Like, think about the difference between this introductory screen, this sort of splash screen, and the kinds of splash screen you would get from like an action game or a horror game, right? it'd be very different. We'd have a much like starker appearance. It might focus on like weapons. There might be a splash of blood, and it's sort of teaching us about the game as we enter into it. Now, one thing that I think is interesting, and I know nothing about this game, is that look at the title. So it looks like it's written in marker, like it looks like hand drawn, and there's a Polaroid for the is. So something about photos in the game, right? So it's got this sort of pastoral vibe to it. It's like little town, the lighthouse in the distance, and again the music is sort of easing us in with that the sound design of the wind. Now, it's interesting. We'll see if the game carries this into the beginning of the game. Let's go take a look. Also, thanks for the re-ups, and welcome to all our new subscribers. I'm not gonna stop throughout the playthrough to like individually thank you, but know that I see you. I notice you. I see you do it. All right, so let's start a new save game. So again, continuing that sort of like craft vibe, or like journaling type of vibe, like the torn pieces of paper with tape on them. Similar to the title that we saw before, kind of reinforcing that aesthetic. There we go. Alright, so this is our like actual start screen. Interesting that I can't select the choices menu, but I suppose it probably is something that I'll figure out throughout the game, like as I make choices in it. Let's start a new game. Life is Strange is a story-based game that features player choice. The consequences of all your in-game actions and decisions will impact the past, present, and future. Choose wisely. Okay, well, I mean, story-based game is a silly thing to call a game. Ooh, spoopy. Alright. If the game audio is too high.
happening? I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
So, I feel like we didn't really need any of that expository dialogue or monologue. So, you know, it's a way for the game to tell us kind of what's going on, right? To say, like, I don't know where I am, what's happening, but... I mean, we could have probably figured that out, that she didn't know where she was, but it's okay. So, rushing on the trail. Alright, so we're in a dangerous storm, and she's afraid, and, well, yeah, okay, that's something. The giant horrifying water spout. So Arcadia Bay. So this must be that town that we saw before. There's a big scary skull on it. Some broken things lying around.
Come on, Max. You can make it.
Her name is Max. You can make it, Max. Let's go.
Holy shit.
I agree. I didn't realize this was a Warhammer 40,000 game.
Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay. I'm in class. Everything's cool. I'm okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black and white?
I didn't fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson?
This is a
I can hear
photography
the class
class, I
laughing at me now.
suppose.
go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
I haven't kept up with my journal
She
as
saw
much as I
humanity
should.
tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to
I can't
yourself.
believe I still have this pencil
Seriously,
case.
though,
I should
I could
upgrade to
find
the
any one of you
21st
at
century.
Dartmoor.
But
Capture
I like it old
moments of
school.
desperation. And any one of you could do that to me.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
All right. So we have some journal. Okay, so she's in Oregon. She got accepted to a school called Blackwell Academy. All right, let's take a look. So July 10th, 2013, which was several months ago. I got accepted into Blackwell Academy. If words could dance, this would be a rave. Oh my god. Well, it's good she's in photography and not creative writing. Even though I've never been to one. But who cares? Because I got into Blackwell Academy, a unique and famous private school for seniors. No kids allowed. See, the thing, like, American high school structure doesn't make sense to me. So, a private school for seniors makes me think that it's a school for old people. I think I'd be so excited since it's not like I didn't used to live in the same town, but when I saw the text from the Blackwell Scholarship Office, I could literally feel my pulse speed up. I thought I was going to say, sorry, thanks for playing, and it took me a few seconds before I read the whole thing. I guess I wanted to enjoy that last moment of blissful ignorance, but when I saw the first word, congratulations, I think I screamed. My mom cried, and my dad laughed. They're so weird. But they're happy, and this means extra financial support, and they don't have to pay anything to Blackwell. It means new clothes if I can work it, a new laptop. I have to keep telling myself in caps that I am going to Blackwell Academy, and then a little drawing of school supplies. Okay, so she didn't. Yeah, she doesn't really keep up in her journal because she didn't write again for another month and a bit. So this is it. I'm leaving Seattle to go back to Arcadia Bay. Usually people go to the high school closest to home. I suppose I am too, it's just I haven't lived there for 5 years. Out of all the best photography programs in the world, I chose to go to the smallest. Back into town, I was excited about leaving. Maybe I wanted to come back all along, just to see if Chloe and I are still even friends, but I do wish Chloe could have moved with us to Seattle. That city was made for her. When we would play pirates in our rooms and in the woods, it seemed like Seattle was that fabled faraway island of treasure and adventure we were always seeking. With coffee shops. But Seattle wasn't like a fable. Au contraire. Now Blackwell Academy seems more exotic to me than any other place in the world. To study photography under Mark Jefferson? Sigh. Insert hearts and flowers. I like the little deer on the side. Plus it'd be cool, diverse students from everywhere. It won't be like my high school now. I never really found a groove with my classmates. Or boys. I'm lucky I have a couple of great friends here, but it's time to ship out. So maybe Arcadia Bay will actually turn out to be the island of treasure and adventure I've been looking for. Alright, so we learned we have the name of an NPC. We have a Chloe. Shit is crazy here. So it's crazy with a K. A mere week later. I didn't realize how much crap I had to pack until I had to pack all my crap. Mom and Dad are getting a little too excited that I'm clearing out my room. I caught Mom crying when she was packing my shirts. That made me want to cry like a little girl, which I am. I never leave Seattle, so instead of packing, I feel like burning all my clothes and then raiding a thrift store to build up a new Max wardrobe over my junior year. Not that I even have an old Max wardrobe. Max wardrobe. Sounds like a badass clothing store. Nobody will know me except for Chloe. And who knows how different we are now. So I can cut my hair, get a tat, and some piercings. Don't call them that. Maybe date a cute foreign exchange artiste from Paris or Rome. I can do anything, unless I get busted. There will be so many super cool chances for my photography to get exposed. Oh, photography pun. Thinking about that is when I get scared but excited, and then I don't feel like crying at all. I get the tingles down my arm, sensing the universe opening up for me. I can't wait to leave. Just want things to be different at Blackwell. I like it. So I'm going to try playing through this game. I'm going to try to not make fun of this teenage girl for being a teenage girl. Because being a teenager is rough. And being a teenage girl is even harder. And it's not cool to make fun of people for suffering and then being angsty about it. I mean, I might roll my eyes a couple of times because my suffering is real too. September 2nd, 12:07 a.m. My first entry for my new dorm room the night before my first day at Blackwell. Phew. Haven't had any time to write or even take pictures since I got here. My shit is in boxes all over the room, which is small, but mine, and I never want to leave. I can't wait to decorate. I plan a whole wall of photos. I did meet some of my dorm mates, though I suck at remembering names, so I won't bother right now. But I think I can already see who's going to be cool to me and who's not. It's a bitch trying to get settled into a new school and social scene after I finally found good friends in Seattle. I wonder how old and what gender the people that wrote this are. I should look that up later. Look up, like, the writers. But I'm here now, and this is the start of my new life. Sweet dreams. The next day. Literally the next day. September 3rd. Blackwell sucks ass. I told myself not to whine so soon, but damn, the day started like Christmas morning. I barely had any dreams because I was so pumped to start my first official day of my new life. Like a dork, I couldn't figure out what to wear, so I chose what was on the floor. I'm no good with names and faces right away, but I picked some up, like Kate Brooke Taylor Alyssa. And how could I forget Victoria Chase? Victoria Chase, yikes. Rich, stylish, entitled. I could feel instant judgment when she looked at my raggedy-ass clothes. Aww. As if I'm at Blackwell to strike fashion poses. Maybe I'm being extra crispy sensitive. Oh, that's a good phrase. Don't be so extra crispy. But I think Victoria wants life here to be like her own reality show. Ugh. Alright, so Chloe is an old friend that maybe we're not friends with anymore, and Victoria is a total biatch. Let's remember that. So that wasn't fun, along with my general social unease. I thought it'd be easier being back. Call the wambulance. I don't want this day to end all woe is Max. It was incredible to walk across the green campus in the morning mist. I love the stone steps and brick walls of Blackwell. Everything is a picture waiting to be taken. Speaking of, at least one great thing did happen today. Mr. Jefferson's photography class. Sigh. Aw. There's more to tell, but Journal, forgive me, I'm truly wiped out. September 4th. So she's picked up writing more often now. She writes every day, because she's, I guess, in school. I have an assload of homework already. So much bullshit. At least give us noobs a day to acclimb it. But to prove I'm not a total loser, I made a new friend in my science class. His name is Warren Graham, and he's a serious geek. Plus, he's dark and witty. Ooh, Warren Graham. I hope he's not Will Graham. It's Will Graham's kid. Oh, God. He comes across as kind of know-it-all, but it turns out he does kind of know a lot. We talked about photographers, and he actually named a few I'd never heard of. We traded numbers, and he'll be a good study partner, or a good friend. I'll need at least one based on the click action here. I thought being 18 meant I didn't have to deal with this teenage drama anymore. I thought. I'm sorry, honey. You deal with teenage drama until you're like 25. That's just how that goes. At least I get to research famous photographers for some of my homework. Mr. Jefferson assigned us a ton of reading. This is exactly what I want to study. Jefferson is super cool and super chill. He doesn't try to be too hip, just says what he thinks and expects us to as well. I think he's a genius. OMG, I want to marry him. Just joking. This one class is worth all the social dysfunction. I like her drawings. Like, I like that her journal has, like that one of the birds in the corner and the lockers with the purple paint. They're both really cool. September 15th, so she takes a 11-day break. Homework is kicking my ass. I bet the teachers grade harder just to stop you from feeling special. But Victoria Chase and her snob minions still front like they're honored guests of Blackwell. The bros here aren't that different. Nathan Prescott is Victoria's male clone with way more money and attitude, if that's possible. His family is the oldest in Arcadia Bay, and I heard stories about them when I was a kid. The Prescotts give a shitload of bank to Blackwell. Oh, she's so street. So Nathan acts like he literally owns the school. Yesterday during class, he put his feet on the desk, started texting, and the teacher didn't say jack. I'd get suspended, but him and Victoria are part of this silly elite Vortex Club. I wonder if the Vortex Club has anything to do with that horrifying maelstrom we saw earlier. It's good to be the king and queen. I don't want to slam everybody. I do like Kate Marsh. There's another character, Kate Marsh. She's down the hall in one of my classes. She's so pretty and sweet and friendly. It makes her more beautiful than the biatches. See, I know how to talk like a teenage girl. I was way ahead of the curve on that biatches stuff. Like Victoria, who thinks beauty is just your face and outfit. See, I'm already playing their drama games. No more. September 23rd. Finally, I had a chance to take some actual shots around campus. A perfect blue sky day. I always forget how great I feel after I take pictures when I've been slacking off. Speaking of pictures, Mr. Jefferson told us about the National Everyday Heroes photo contest he wants us all to enter. The winner gets a trip to San Francisco and lots of publicity. He wants just one photograph from each student. That's exactly why I want to come to Blackwell, and of course I'm scared shitless to enter. At least I have a couple of weeks before the deadline in October, so I have plenty of time to stress and procrastinate. Sigh. September 30th. I don't know whether I love it or hate it here. I'm trying to keep up with my science class of all things. Like I give a shit or even understand it. Good thing I know Warren. Too bad I can't clone him to take my place in class. Yeah, I know that feel. I know that feel, girl. Miss Grant is much cooler than the class. She explains particle physics so even boneheads like me can understand. I love how she relates society to science and vice versa. I can tell she's committed and passionate about life, unlike some of us in her class, but I'm trying to engage more, even if it means asking actual questions in class instead of hiding in the back. I'm just glad I'm not the only social misfit here. Now, how much homework are you avoiding? October, my favorite month. The best weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change color, turning into tiny flames, but it's still too damn hot. Thanks, global warming. And I can't bust out the big coats and sweaters or scary movies yet. Kate let me borrow The October Country by Ray Bradbury. I haven't read much by him, which caused Warren to almost revoke my geek cred before I held up my copy of Battle Royale, but he nails the autumn atmosphere of small towns. Last time I wore a Halloween costume was with Chloe, so she hasn't talked about Chloe since she's been back, so maybe, I don't know, maybe they're not friends yet, or re-friends. I have pictures of one of my old albums. I should find a real Halloween party to crash so I can experience some social mingling. It's that or a Vortex Club Stroke Fest swimming party. Man, you haven't lived till you've been to a Vortex Club Stroke Fest. At least I'm trying to climb out of my cocoon. I shouldn't expect my life to completely change after a few weeks of Blackwell Academy. As my parents love telling me on a loop, you have all the time in the world. Okay. Ah, okay, cool. So the game keeps track of our NPCs and PCs for us. So here's Max. I'm not going to read all of these right now, but I'll come back to them. There's Mr. Jefferson. There's Kate Marsh. And there's Fancy Pants Victoria. Episode snapshots. locations, and then ooh, texts. Check your account. Don't blow it all at once. Oh, thanks, Dad. Can I? Yeah. Hey, Max, you around? Always. You okay? Did you want to get tea later today? So this is old. These are old texts. Happy birthday. Oh, her name's Maxine. Yeah, that makes sense. Don't eat for coffee after school. I need an excuse not to study. Please. Make sure you check out Necromantic on my flash drive. Wahaha. Hey Max, let's bust shit up. Wait, I have to study for a physics test. So if we bust anything, we have to measure its velocity. Don't ignore this message. Aw, look at this. We just are not nice. We do not respond to Warren's text messages. Irresponsible texter.
Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people with
My
the
little
height
camera bag is battered,
of
but still
human
kicking.
renaissance? She had a brilliant eye. So,
Ah,
she
look,
could
or
have
take
taken another
selfie.
approach.
Plus, it's perfect for my portfolio.
I'm not a big
And I have
fan
to
of
get my
her
daily
work.
selfie
I
quota.
prefer Robert Frank.
Me too.
Yeah, it's selfie.
He I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s.
Yeah.
Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as
Selfies
it's
are
been
real.
around.
Don't make fun of selfies.
Now, Max, since you've captured our
They boost
interest and
young
clearly
women's
want to join the
self-image of
conversation,
themselves,
can you
and that is a good
please
thing.
Tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits.
I did know, but I kind of forgot.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process
I
that
hate
gave
her.
portraits a
I
sharp
hate her so
reflective
much.
style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
Where's my
The Daguerrean process
where's my
brought
knife?
out fine detail in people's faces.
I just
making
want
them
to
extremely
fly
popular
across
from
the room
1800s
and
on.
murder her.
The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online.
Photo. Oh, that was the photo I took before.
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together.
Yeah,
Taylor,
Alyssa.
don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
I'm gonna kill you.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass. Of course, Victoria has to have.
I'm just
I
gonna
should have known.
use her tablet.
She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
Ooh, the GRLT64S. That is a fucking expensive camera. Hi, greenlit. Steam jokes.
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed.
Yeah, what a bunch of danks. So anyway, the more about the selfie thing. So talking shit about, especially about women, young women, taking pictures of themselves and being praised for it on the internet is a bullshit misogynistic thing to do, because selfies are a totally legit form of self-actuation and expression, and they're popular among a demographic that often just gets talked shit to constantly, right? Like, people are constantly telling women how to express themselves and what to think of the way that they look, and being able to capture an image of yourself the way you want to look for the internet is a way to seize back some of that sort of media oppression that happens to women. And personally, and you may have your own opinions about this, but personally, I think that anything that boosts the self-esteem
Another daily fail in front
of
of
a
the world.
demographic that is pushed down pretty hard most of the time is going to be a good thing. So don't talk shit about selfies. Ooh, etched marks.
Huh. This might make a cool shot.
Let's take a picture. Macro eyes.
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing.
Kate.
Hi, Kate.
Oh. Hi, Max.
You seem quiet today.
Just thinking too much.
I hear that. Wanna go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not
they're
today.
so awkward and cute.
I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
I like that. Oh, poor Kate. Hey, look, a computer. Ooh,
Obviously,
Photoshop.
Blackwell spent bank on the computers here. Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool.
Ooh, a neon vow.
Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock?
Yeah, you want that pan locking
God,
ball
I'm
head.
such a photo nerd.
Oh, whatever. A ball locking pan head? Yeah.
That was amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first week. Even though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us.
Language. Missy. Alright, so there's some people in this class that I did not see. The girl in the New Jersey hoodie I recognize, and Kate. And that other chick, Victoria. But I don't recognize a bunch of people in the middle. Maybe I will meet them later. Alright, let's get out of here. Did I look at her notebook already? I can't remember. I was distracted by
Even her school
selfies.
books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years
Where's
old?
my backstab button?
Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about. This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
Hi?
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us.
Oh,
I'd never let
snap.
one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life
Old
won't
dude,
wait
he's
for you to
probably
play
like
catch up. You're young, the world is
27.
yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift.
I
with
like
others.
that
That's
it
what
has sort of a
separates the
painterly look
artist
to
from the amateur.
like even the polygons, like the in-game stuff. It's not just the title screen, but like you notice, like it's all very soft, like softly defined, which I quite like. Ooh, books about photography.
So cool that we can check these out anytime.
Oh,
The Decisive
cameras.
Moment by Henry Cartier-Bresson. That's rare. Annie Leibovitz, mad respect. The amazing Eugene Smith. Good to see Avedon among the masters. Dali, of course. Lots of people I haven't heard of yet. I guess that's why I'm here.
Yeah, give me that Hasselblad. Medium format action.
This is definitely where cameras go to heaven. Oh man, they have those sweet ultrasonic lenses. And look at that vintage rangefinder. Want?
It's okay, me too.
So cool to see Mr. Jefferson's actual published pictures. Gives me hope.
Mark Jefferson's Picture of a Teenager. So it's funny, this game, I didn't realize the game had such a focus on photography, which is awesome, because I'm kind of a photography dork.
Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious.
Yeah, because it's the Pacific Northwest.
Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad boy. Here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why?
An
I don't know
everyday
if I'm
hero.
ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
Cool. So I gotta submit a photograph. Okay, here we go. So winner will fly to San Francisco and represent their school in the National Everyday Heroes competition at the DeYoung Museum of Art, October 20th. Okay. Yeah. Alright.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
I'm not paying 100.
You always
Welcome to the real world.
Just cute?
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture, Jen.
Ooh. She might send him a special picture later.
She plays it so sharp.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
Aw, she's having anxiety.
She's so fucking shy.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Legend John, tilt shift. Tilt shift is the type of photography that does that. Cool, alright. So it's just like blurred out the whole world and now I can just like listen to music.
Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool.
I like your hair, Evan.
Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people. I hate having everybody see inside my locker. I love that picture of Mom and Dad. Hello, Jack. Kiss, kiss. Andy, you look totally fabulous as usual. That's Dana talking to, I think his name is Justin. Dana is on my floor too. She's such an archetypal, gorgeous cheerleader. They must make them in a factory. I shouldn't be so catty. Dana is nice to me.
I'm kind of getting into the like monologue thing. Like I get that it's like a big that's how the game works.
Stella is always
I don't. It's not weirding me out anymore.
She didn't come to Blackwell to mess around.
Yeah, Stella don't fuck around. Just get shit done. I like your hoodie, Brooke. Nice hair.
I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type.
What are you playing? Oh, that's cool. I fully expected to turn the camera around and have nothing on her phone, but she appears to actually be playing a game of some kind. That's cool. Good work, game. Hey, Logan.
I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. Auntie's a Vortex Club member.
Vortex Club.
Poor Daniel, he's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan.
You just gotta level up, girl. You come back with some power armor and show that asshole before.
I wish October would last forever.
God, yeah, I know that feel too. October in the Pacific Northwest is the shit.
It looks like she's been gone for months.
Katie Abe, 19 years old, blonde hazel, tattoo on calf of a dragon and a star on the inside left wrist. Rachel Amber. That's when I fly.
They should just call it a sugar machine.
Sugar
That
machine.
would be awesome if you put money in there and a bag of sugar dropped out. Good thing I left my AK at
I was just about to say, yeah, school is a gun-free zone. No shit. But actually, some parts of Oregon are pretty, they're pretty, like, anti-gun control, kind of right-wingy survivalist, so, you know, maybe. Ooh, principal's office.
Principal doesn't come out of his office much.
Oh, look at that warped glass texture. That's hot. Ah, yeah. And you just know they had to, like, render the inside of the room so they could show that off. No, I saw that
Rachel
poster.
Amber. She's so pretty. I hate these posters. Miss Grant is a great science teacher.
Go Bigfoots. Wouldn't it be Big Feet?
He's cute. I like skater boys. Too bad they don't like me.
I love his hoodie. Beer. I get it, it's a bear and a deer. And it says beer. Oh, that's cute.
There's Juliet from my dorm. Yet another Vortex Club disciple.
Goddamn plastics.
Figures Juliet would be dating Zachary. Jocks sucked up in the Vortex Club. Samuel is such a weirdo. But I kinda like that about him. Blackwolf sure takes its swimming seriously. But otters are cute. Go otters.
Yep, he was a skater boy.
Look at these trophies. Gotta give it up for those Bigfoots. They do stomp.
God, this game is so charming.
There's Hayden, another Vortex Club bro. But he's actually not an
So the Vortex Club has posters?
Oh, I can hardly wait to never be too cool like Nathan and
Coming
Victoria.
soon, the Vortex Club. That's not ominous at all. Bigfoot wa oyoide. Bigfoot wo oyoide. Bigfoot wa oyoide. Imasu. The Bigfoot is swimming.
You can never have enough ghosts and skeletons in the hall.
Yeah, she likes those spoopy decorations. Okay. Take a stand, lend a hand. Stop bullying now.
I cry sometimes, walking around.
Can't leave. Trapped in the school forever.
Wondering why she cries sometimes, talking about her own place, somewhere around the mountain.
Can I leave here?
No one could drive
No leaving. Definitely can't go into the men's room. I guess I can go out this way.
That's when I fly.
Ooh, what's this? Lighthouse tour.
There's the lighthouse again. I need to go splash some water on
Oh,
my
okay.
face and
Where's
freshen
the
up
ladies'
first.
room? Where's the Dungeons and Dragons Club? How do I join that? Ooh, chess team.
Nerd alert. This poster has Warren written all over it. Empty. Good.
Wow, that was...
Nobody can see my
Yep.
meltdown.
That was a really good musical transition. I wonder how they did that, because the song felt like it ended at exactly the right time, but the song must have been written in such a way or looped in such a way that they could end it at any point. Oh, Rachel Amber's a bitch, but she... Oh, that's
Now,
not very
who would
nice.
bother to write that crap?
She's a missing person. No wonder she went missing. Everybody's a dick.
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy?
Just gonna line up my face here. Come on. No, I can't do it. Alright.
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift.
It is actually kind of a cool photo. And probably hard to take with a Polaroid camera.
Fuck it.
Oh, God. Polaroids are so expensive. Why would you do that?
When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that.
Oh, Illuminati. Illuminati butterfly.
Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
Yeah, go take a picture of the butterfly. Excuse me?
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3.
I like your shoes, Nathan.
You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss.
Hey, buddy. You,
So what do you want?
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this, bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around
wow,
with.
okay. That got
What are you
real
doing?
very fast.
Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
She from
Nobody
California.
would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
No!
Bogus. Didn't he read the poster? This is a no guns environment. Damn you, America.
Whoa. What the fuck? How? How can that be? I was
Interesting.
in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
Magic powers.
These pieces of time can
Right, and he's gonna ask the
already
question
heard
again, and
this
now I
option.
know the answer.
from light to shadow, from color.
Diane
Now
Arbus.
Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
That was a.
can you give me an
Oh,
example of a photographer
fuck.
who
Believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
that was good too. Did you notice
Okay,
that
if
the
I'm
phone
crazy,
had
I might as well
thumbprints
go all
on
the
it?
way.
Bueller.
Diane
Can I
Arbus.
actually reverse time?
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Good timing on that too. Like the rewind gives you the opportunity to answer the question and unbreak your camera.
I
Now,
did it.
Can you give
I
me an
actually
example
did
of
it.
a
Cool. So it
photographer
triggers
who
it right
perfectly
after certain
captured the human
effects.
condition in
Time
black and
machine.
white?
That's neat.
Anybody?
Yes, me.
Bueller.
Max,
I can do it.
don't freak out.
Oh,
Not
but can I
yet.
There you
answer?
go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her
Keep it
images of
together,
hopeless
Max.
faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers
When
and
I took my
children.
selfie, Jefferson asked me a question.
Tortured, right?
If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
Keep
I
that to yourself.
like her watching like.
Seriously though, I believe Max has taken what you
Oh,
kids
there you
call
go.
a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
Max has a gift.
I know I'm not dreaming this.
I like that poster. The correct
real.
use of colors.
I can
Since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation.
So I
was
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for
Yeah, she
selfie
totally handles
expression.
time travel really
What
well.
if that girl isn't dead
I
yet?
couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains,
save
And then
her?
immediately just becomes a
has
superhero.
always
Like, I'm
been a
gonna
vital
save the
aspect of art
girl.
and photography for
I
as
need to go to the
long
bathroom
as it's
quickly
been
and
around.
check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I'm sorry. I feel sick. May I be excused?
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class.
How about no?
Is
I'm
there
gonna
anybody
go.
here
Shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I need
who
time to
used
save that girl.
daguerreotypes.
Just go. Just like
process
run.
that
You're a
gives portraits
superhero
a
now.
sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind again
Daguerrean process
and give him the right
brought out
answer?
finding-
Hold the right trigger. We're going faster. Okay.
Now,
Ooh,
Max,
that was
since
weird.
you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular.
She's so
mainly
mad
because
now.
it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone.
That's right. I'm way ahead of everybody.
Guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world.
I don't want to be
exposure,
feted.
and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting.
Hella
for you
nice,
to-
hella work,
Yes,
hella Max.
I see you pretending.
You're
not to
hella
see.
smart.
Max,
I gotta use that
you
word
are
more
not
often.
crazy.
It's hella cute.
You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
Time to be an everyday hero. God, I love... It's got just the right amount of corniness to feel like...
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your interest.
To feel like a teenage girl's life, you know? Like...
I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
But I gotta hella time travel.
Yeah, I'm not sure I have one.
Given your selfie output, I'm sure you must have about 1,000 pics by now.
It'll take a long time to find a good one.
Max, don't wait too long.
Get it, time travel.
John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
Press left bumper to quickly undo your previous action. Your latest action is represented by a mark on the gauge. Okay.
It's time to be an everyday hero. Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you?
Wow, there's so many
Excuse you.
branches
No,
to the
Victoria.
game.
Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that.
I like that they just
life
throw it
is
into
what
like
happens while you're
usually
busy
these
making
kinds
other
of tropes,
plans.
these like
Max, you're on fire today.
these like I'm
All the
taking
right
advantage
answers,
of
good.
time travel. Usually it takes a really
Make sure you
long
finish working on it
time.
by today. I have faith in you.
So it's super cool to be able to just jump right in and be like, nope, never mind. We're not gonna do the time travel thing. We're just gonna jump right into it. She's not gonna like struggle with it for
I
a
hope
long
I have
time.
enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please. I
Hold
can't tell anybody.
right trigger to
They'll
move
think I'm
faster.
crazy.
Yeah, good luck. I'm trying not to look like I'm running run. Where's the women's room again?
I hate that science class with those nerds.
There it
What's
is.
that got to do with anything?
Okay, Max, retrace every step.
Go
I
back in
washed my
time and
face.
save John Lennon.
I shredded my photo. Then the butterfly flew in. And I took a photo.
It was the butterfly's fault. Nobody suspects the butterfly.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
Get out there.
You
Be
don't
like,
know who the fuck I am. Or
But then
who
he's got
you're
a
messing
gun.
around with.
Where did you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that
oh
thing
yeah,
down.
fire bell.
I need a hammer to break it open.
Where's the hammer?
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than
Hella more
drugs.
trouble.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get
Oh
that
God,
gun
do
away
it.
from me, psycho!
Holy shit, I can't. I need a hammer to break it open.
I have the hammer. How do I hammer it? Okay,
I have to
so
rewind
she
now.
got shot.
In hella more trouble
Hammer.
for this than drugs.
There we go.
No way.
Yes,
Don't
hella
ever touch me
saved.
again, freak!
Another shitty day.
That's a great attitude. Ah, just
That did
another
not
shitty
happen.
day.
This cannot be real.
Can and is.
I just
dude.
saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on?
No
Do not
superhero shit.
freak out.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
I was
Girls
peeing.
always use that excuse.
Porn stash.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Okay.
Thank you,
creep.
Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Caulfield. I feel like her last name has to be a reference to something. Alright, let's go. Let's get out of here. Hi, Mr. Principal.
Hold on, Max. Come back here.
But the alarm! They just said I have to get out.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
Holden Caulfield.
just a little
That's
worried
that's
about
why
my
it sounds familiar.
future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max.
Sweating pinballs.
Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
Hide the truth. I don't know
I just
why I
got
chose
sick in
that.
class. female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that?
Rewind.
It's the truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's class.
Just tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
There's that teen toot again. You know, I've heard it.
There's that teen toot. You teens and your attitudes.
You've only been here for 3 weeks, and you're already causing conflict.
Causing conflict?
I don't think your parents will approve when they find out.
What? I don't understand what your problem is, man. I didn't do anything.
Please.
Being a teenager sucks. Everyone's a douche.
She does not buy that at all. I
She's just like,
flushed my scholarship
give me a second
down
here.
the toilet. Yes, I could rewind and actually tell him.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my
teen dude.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about?
No, I saw a dude with a gun.
You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it?
Man, these
adults. Well, Max,
I just hear trumpet noises. Alright, fine, let's report him. It's narc on Nathan.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family.
Listen, Mr. Prescott has all kind of privilege, and I'm gonna just,
see him brandishing a weapon.
I don't believe he could possibly be a bad dude. He's a rich white kid. Come on.
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my
Hella serious charge.
That's it? After what I told you?
We'll continue this discussion later in my office.
Even with time travel,
please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
Of course this academic drone won't do anything, since the Prescott family owns Blackwell now. Should I rewind and change my story?
No. There's nothing I can do about that. We out. Blackwell Academy. The Blackwell Bigfoots. I like that girl is just always playing video games. Yeah, that guy has affluenza for sure. Would Nathan Prescott please leave your gun behind and come to the office? I just want to graduate.
I bet the Blackwell founders would shit cats if they saw today's student body walking around like zombies on their phones.
They'd probably shit hella cats.
This day has been so insane.
Blackwell does sound like the name of a prison. Yes, John Blackwell, founder of Blackwell Academy.
Power. I keep expecting to wake up one more time. But if this is a dream, then I'm not asleep. Which means somehow I did rewind time.
Yeah, dude, you rewound time. You're like the time wizard. You're a chronomancer, Harry.
And I have to find out why.
See Dumbledore. You find him, go back in time long enough when he was still alive. He'll tell you. Blackwell Dumbledore. Right, let's get up. Let's go talk to some people. Go look around. Let's explore the school. Hello, Miss Grant.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Excuse me, Max. I know everybody loves being asked to sign a petition.
Well, she's
but
cute.
Would you
She's
do
got her
Miss
little
Grant
like
a favor
fist button and her. Sure, Miss Grant.
Sure,
what can I do for
always have time for you. What's the petition?
David Matson, our chief of security, wants to put surveillance cameras all around the campus.
Oh, hell
Halls,
no.
Classrooms, gym, dorm rooms, etc. Blackwell Academy should be a high school, not a high security penitentiary.
Yeah, no, I agree. I will sign the shit out of that.
That's crazy.
I get why school should be on high alert these days, but cameras in the dorm rooms.
It's a slippery slope, and it's up to you and your classmates to stand up here. Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage, from the Native Americans who founded this land to the pioneers who shared it in peace, not fear and violence.
I don't think that's how that works.
The Native Americans?
The tribes who were here first, who welcomed the settlers. Both cultures found a mutual symbiosis and thrived.
Really, though?
Now, before
Did they?
I assign you homework with this lecture, will you please sign the petition to keep
I mean, I
our
agree with your
campus from
petition,
going
but
back
that
to
doesn't
1984?
sound like how that worked. But yes.
Absolutely. I don't mind security, but not pure surveillance.
Yeah. I knew you were my favorite new student at Blackwell for a good reason.
This action will have consequences. Yep.
I hope I made the right decision about the petition.
Warren. Oh, I got a message from Warren. Better. Hey, Max, can you get my flash drive? I need some info and space. Hello? Sorry, running late. Insane day. I'll meet you in the lot. Looking cool. You'll see. My camera will be ready. See you shortly. I hope so.
Okay, I better get to my dorm and grab that flash drive.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Mr. Jefferson has such a gift for different styles.
Oh yeah, look, there's more people. Nathan, David, Principal. Principal Wells. You're not the boss of me. Okay, that's pretty great. U.S. giant magnum military badge, and then a sweet Confederate flag. Get out of here. Interesting that we've seen two teachers that are people of color so far. That made me pretty happy. I'm into that. Because it's not just like, hey, it's a bunch of white people.
I know you. You're the new quiet girl in Jefferson's class. Isn't
There's
he
another one.
incredible?
I think so. We're lucky to have such a famous teacher. And I actually love his work.
Me too. His New York urban stuff is great, but I'm glad he came back to his Oregon roots. Screw the East Coast elite. It must piss off those pretentious galleries that Mark Jefferson is teaching photography to us Blackwell hicks. Plus, he is pretty hot for an older guy. If Victoria wasn't all over him, I would definitely make a move.
No way. You can get him so busted. And he's not going to mess around with a student.
That's what you think.
Now, how do you know this?
You have a lot to learn here at Blackwell. Rachel Amber absolutely had sex with him. Ooh. Well, I heard that from a good source.
So, you knew Rachel?
Not really. I saw her hanging with the other cool kids like Victoria.
I like that the game gave us cool kids with a K and a Z.
I heard insane stories about Rachel.
The cool kids. Awkward Bruce Willis.
That's so cool that Blackwell is doing a show of Mr. Jefferson's work.
I think that this girl is on drugs. Hello? Honey? Never mind. Oh, girl, you got problems.
That's one of his famous shots. I love how it captures the moment. Daniel is always drawing something. He makes me look like an extrovert. What's up, Daniel?
Oh, hi, Max. Could I, ask you a question? Would you mind letting me sketch you? I do put my sketches on Facebook, though.
So, here's another thing. Daniel, again, not white, and not, like, skinny either. Like, body diversity in the game. Awesome. We've seen that before, right? There are different types of people in this game, which is really cool.
I'd be honored, Daniel. Makes me feel like a muse.
Funny you should say that. I was just thinking about my real muse. Rachel Amber.
You knew her?
No, but once she asked me to draw her portrait. Oh, she was a natural.
So what happened to her? There's gotta be a story.
She just stopped coming to class. Some people say
I'm getting
she
a
ran
real
away.
Twin
Some
Peaks
say
vibe
she
from this
jumped off
game.
a cliff. I just hope she's okay.
The like missing
Tried to
girl
avoid
everybody
her
liked.
posters all over campus.
Kills me to see her sweet face used as a crime photo. She had a good heart.
Okay, why don't you start drawing me? Even though I must be a step down from Rachel.
No way, you're a good substitute muse.
Substitute muse.
Oh, that's a good posture.
It's gonna be hard to sit like that for very long.
Good, good.
Awkward introverted guy that doesn't know how to be like. Wow, that was really fast. Oh, that's
Best
a cute
portrait
picture.
ever.
Good work, dude. There's that shit on Facebook. Oh, this action will have consequences. What's he drawing now? Now I am drawing a picture of Sailor Moon having sex with the Wolverine.